Hello everyone, here is Martin Linksfeld again, and this is 9th lesson of the course. This lesson introduced the advanced concept of creating a refreshable clone in an Autonomous Database Serverless environment, emphasizing the critical role of such clones in maintaining data currency and supporting development efforts with minimal downtime. This module guides you through the process of setting up a refreshable clone, which allows for the periodic synchronization of data from the source database, ensuring that the clone remains up to date with the latest changes. Now, let's review our topology diagram. This is topology diagram of lesson number 9. It's very similar, identical nearly to what we had in a previous lesson, lesson number 8. Still, we'll have a clone, but this time it will be a refreshable clone. Once created, will be then refreshed periodically. So we can refresh it again and again after some time. So the data in a clone will be up to date to primary production. That's it. Now we can move to the code editor. Now we are in a code editor again in the lesson number 8 where we have finished that. So let me just copy Terraform TFVars file to lesson number 9. So let me then switch the directory and I will go here. First of all, I will open Terraform TFVars file, and of course this full clone is not necessary here. I will copy completely new flag, ADB refreshable clone enabled, from the example file. It is set initially to false, which means initially the clone won't be created, and you can see that in ADB underscore updated TF file. So we have this count met argument here in the same fashion as previously, and this clone won't be created. But let's analyze it. So this is a source, similar, identical to what we have created before, and we have this refreshable clone. The only significant difference, besides of the name, which is different, refreshable clone, is here. So as you can see, the source type is clone to refreshable, source ID, our source database, and the mode of the refreshable clone defined by ADB refreshable mode variable. So just to clarify, we can make refreshable automatic or manual, and we will set it to manual in our case, right? So that is generally everything what we need to have. So what we'll do now, we will run Terraform init just to download necessary providers, etc. into the subdirectory. And after a while, we will be able to run Terraform apply just to create a source database as a first step in a journey. So I will wait a few seconds for this Terraform apply, and now the process has started, and I will pause the recording now. Our initial run of Terraform apply is finished after 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Primary initial source database is here. So now what we can do is we can just change the Terraform TFVars file, right? And we'll turn this flag to true, right? So I will save it and I will rerun Terraform apply just to see what is planned for us. So let me scroll up, and as you can see, the source is clone to refreshable. Here's a link to our original database, 7WA, 7WA, so it matches and the refreshable mode is manual, and this is our refreshable clone OCI database, Autonomous Database Resource. So we are ready. So let's type yes, and we will wait for this new database to be created. As you can see, refreshable clone is on the way, and we will have to wait. I will pause the recording now, and we'll see how fast it will be. Creation of refreshable clone has been finished within 9 minutes. So as you can see here, refreshable clone is ready, available for the usage. It's a fully functional database. You can access that database. You can do whatever you want inside. It's not read-only, it's read-write, so you can change the content of the tables. Important thing, you cannot create refreshable clone based on already existing refreshable clone. So refreshable clone cannot be used as a source of database. So there is no option to create cascade refreshable clones. But this is kind of a disadvantage, but I think it makes a lot of sense. What is important, this clone will be refreshed and according to internal schedule, just to keep up the clone connected to source database. So sooner or later, even though we will not refresh manually, it will be refreshed, right? So clone must be refreshed at least once every seven days, right? So what is important, all of the changes introduced into refreshable clone locally will be overwritten. So let me click refresh, and now I will clone it again. So yeah, I will put the value. As you can see is that we need to change this timestamp to the value which will be later than the declared time defined here. So let me put 19 here, and now I can trigger the refresh clone. And now the update of the clone has started, so refresh is on the way. So let me pause the recording now and wait for this refresh. Refresh has been finished, so as you can see, database is again available for connection, and of course we can continue with yet another refresh if it's needed, but for us it seems to be done. So now I will terminate all the instances, including refreshable clone, from here by Terraform destroy operation, and we will wait until it will be done. So let me pause the recording now. Terraform destroy is finished, so as you can see, both instances are terminated, the source and the refreshable clone as well. So that is the end of this lesson number 9. I think it was interesting. I hope we see each other on the next lecture. Thank you.